My daughter abandoned her child with me to run away with her lover, and now that she's been betrayed and returned, she demands that I return him. When she showed up 2 years ago with a baby, I should have known something was wrong. She'd cut us off completely after I kicked her out for stealing my $500 phone to sell for $20 worth of candy. She was 22 at the time. Therapy hadn't worked, nothing worked. Then suddenly, she's at our door with a 6-month-old, all smiles. Said she wanted us to meet our grandson. We were suspicious, but my wife insisted we give her a chance. For 47 minutes, she seemed almost normal. Played with him, took photos, laughed at his baby noises. Then she stood up, said she forgot his bottle in the car and would be right back. Could we watch him real quick? We said sure. She walked out our front door and vanished. After an hour, we started panicking. After 3 hours, we filed a missing person report. The police found her car abandoned at a gas station 2 towns over. No note, no explanation. Just our grandson's diaper bag on our couch and a baby who wouldn't stop crying. Day 3, her boyfriend called. I didn't even know she had a boyfriend. He was hysterical, barely coherent. She'd sent him a single text from some airport in Mexico. Said she was starting fresh with her real soulmate. Told him to forget about her and the baby. He asked where his son was. She hadn't even told him the baby was with us. He had to beg her for my number. This kid, Adrian, was 19 years old, still living with his mom in a 1-bedroom apartment, working part-time at a warehouse. But the next day, he showed up at our house with 3 garbage bags full of baby supplies he'd bought with his entire paycheck. He dropped out of community college that week, picked up double shifts. Every 2 weeks, he'd deposit $800 into our account, even though we told him we didn't need it. He'd come over after his night shifts, exhausted, just to feed his son breakfast before we took him to daycare. When my grandson turned 2, Adrian moved into a studio apartment on our street. By age 5, they had a routine where my grandson stayed with us weekdays and his dad on weekends. By age 10, Adrian had a real job, a 2-bedroom house, and full custody. My wife and I just became the grandparents we were supposed to be. That kid raised himself to become the father my daughter refused to be a mother to. Last Tuesday, I'm having dinner with Adrian, watching the playoffs, when someone starts pounding on the door. My grandson's upstairs doing homework. I open it, and there she is, 14 years older, designer purse, fresh manicure, looks right past me and asks, "Where's my son?" Not hello, not I'm sorry, just a demand. Adrian stands up, already reaching for his phone. My wife comes out of the kitchen. My grandson appears at the top of the stairs, curious about the commotion. She sees him and her whole face changes. She starts walking toward the stairs, arms out like he's supposed to run to her. "Baby, I'm your mama. I'm finally here to take you home." My grandson, this quiet kid who barely speaks above a whisper, says loud and clear, "I don't know you. You're not my mom." She freezes, then explodes. Screams that blood makes her his mother, that we turned him against her, that she has legal rights. Tries to grab his wrist. He jerks back so hard he falls on the stairs. Adrian puts himself between them. I'm already dialing 911. She's yelling that she only left because she was young and scared, that she always planned to come back, that we're brainwashing her son. My wife asks the only question that matters. "Where have you been for 14 years? She doesn't even hesitate. My boyfriend and I were building a life together, but he cheated on me last month, so now I'm back, and I want my son. Not I missed him, not I made a mistake, just that her backup plan fell through, so now she wants her kid back." Police arrived. She left screaming threats about lawyers. Yesterday morning, a process server handed Adrian a 40-page custody petition. Her lawyers arguing that she was suffering from postpartum depression when she left, that she's been in therapy for years, that she's now stable and employed and ready to be a mother. There's no mention of the 14 years of silence, no mention of Adrian raising his son alone, just legal language about biological parents' rights and reunification being in the child's best interest. My grandson hasn't eaten a full meal since the papers arrived. Keeps asking if a judge can force him to live with someone he's never met. He's 14 years old, asking if the law considers him old enough to choose. Adrian cashed out his 401k for lawyers. I'm refinancing my house. We've got a court date in 6 weeks. She wants him back like he's a jacket she left at our place. 14 years later, she expects him gift-wrapped and grateful.